Find bullying.
Bullying? I think it's like physical or mental harm to a person and emotionally harming a person. Yeah.
Someone putting down another person, making someone feel bad for no reason. No real reason. A physical or verbal attack against anyone.
Basically, when someone's picking on another person just to make themselves feel better and trying to make themselves feel more inferior to them.
I define bullying as when you make someone feel bad about the way they are, when you try to degrade them mentally or physically. That's how I define bullying.
Bullying is when two or more people have an encounter where one of the people are talking around another person and putting them down.
There's verbal, physical. I think that's there's also social bullying or virtual bullying.
Yeah, there's like cyber, mental, emotional, physical, and like pretty sure there's another one, but
Cyberbullying and regular bullying.
What's regular bullying?
Just any type of attack against someone, verbally or physically. Cyberbullying, physical bullying, verbal bullying.
I would say that they're categorized into physical and mental.
Not that I recall.
No, I haven't. Probably just because my size. People don't pick on me.
yeah, yes, I have. Cool.
No, not really.
No.
Not at this school, but I have been bullied before.
Probably. Yeah, probably.
Like how?
Because I'm skinny. People always make fun of me for being skinny.
What did you do about it?
I probably told them just to shut up.
Does it still bother you?
Yeah, honestly, I don't like it.
Do they still make fun of you for that, or like?
Like in a joking way, but like I still don't like it.
So how do you cope with that?
I don't. I mean, I try to eat a lot, but I already eat a lot, so like it doesn't. Fast food's helpful. It makes me feel ugly almost because like, yeah, because when they say like, oh, you're so skinny, like you're too skinny, then it's like you're not good enough.
It makes you feel like there's something wrong with you.
Yeah, it makes you feel like there's something wrong with you. Like you're not society's like image of like how you should be.
Actually, I really haven't witnessed bullying here. I haven't witnessed any bullying here. If there's any type of bullying, it would just be joking around, but it wouldn't even be that bad.
Yeah.
What types? Or what kind?
I've seen verbal and physical, and I think that's the only types I've seen. Yeah.
I've witnessed.
Have you tried stopping it?
Honestly, no. I honestly just watch, and I feel bad.
Probably, I don't know. But I can't recall a certain. Yeah. I guess they try to stop it.
They try to. Do you feel like they know what they're doing, or like?
Sure, they know what they're doing. I don't know how they. I don't think they know how to deal with it.
Okay. So like, they don't really know what to look for. Really.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think so. Yeah, it'd probably be easier for people that are actually like in the situation to talk to a person if they have either like shared their experience with them, if they've ever had one, and then the person that's being like bullied could actually do it.
I told an adult because they helped me realize that it gets better and that bullies don't become anything but just rotten people.
How were you?
Yes, you can go to like the counselors and talk to them.
I'm sure there are a bunch of resources that you can go to, but honestly the disconnect between students and teachers makes it difficult for us to reach out.
They should. I know they should do it. I don't know if they will. They should do it. Maybe. Hopefully, I hope so. Not they're bad teachers.
Okay.
Yes, I've seen teachers stop doing it. Sometimes they're not in the capacity to do it. Like, for example, they see something during passing period. They have 20 students in there, so they can't leave their classroom, but they'll alert campus security or they'll alert another staff. That's how they kind of go about it, or they write referrals, incident reports. So it's about following the process, especially in the school setting.
Well, they'll talk to that person that's bullying, that's getting bullied, and the bully, and be like, why you doing that?
I'm pretty sure they would.
Yeah, if they're telling, like, if there's, like, a kid making fun of another kid in the class, we'd be like, stop it, or don't do that. Like, today, some girl told another girl to shut up, and they were arguing. The teacher was like, knock it off. That's rude.
What I see, I would say no, unless it's, like, a really extreme case, like getting hit or something. Not since last year. No, I did not.
Oh yeah, I do know that.
Yeah.
Obviously.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, I have a little bit.
A little bit?
Like a page here and there. Yeah, I did a long time ago, but it's kind of a little blurry in my mind.
I feel like students should be like, they should be given a time and just think about like, they should just like be given a time and like taken out of class or like talk to their counselor and talk about the wrong that like the wrong that they've done and just like try to fix their actions and learn from what they did wrong.
There's different levels to it, obviously. I mean, you have just the blame bullying, you have social media bullying also. It really depends on the level of bullying, that's what you
Suspension, I don't know, but possibly expulsion, detention, Saturday school, all the negatives you could probably think about.
I think they need to be put into either some type of class or some type of punishment where it's like they know that bullying isn't okay, and they should definitely be able to confront the other person and say sorry and apologize.
You're a victim of bullying, you could like make it safer by actually having consequences for people who do bullying. Like, I don't know, say like referral or something, and then when it gets like really like out of control, then like that's when you start suspension.
Yeah, or like
Spread peace. Spread love, throughout the school.
Really? You should do anti-bullying clubs, spread the word, keep the peace on the yard, make posters, spread good vibes. Aww.
I think the majority is probably like name calling, teasing. I don't see a lot of like physical harassment or bullying. It's mostly verbal. And I think a lot of it is like kind of perceived as teasing, but it's really more than that. I do, yeah. I think it's a problem. I don't think it's as big as a problem as it's been in years past. So like I started here in 2006 and I noticed a lot more bullying surrounding like gay students or bullying like using like words like gay or fag or that kind of thing. Like I noticed a lot more of that when I first started here. Now it's just had seemed to improve. Now I just see like teasing and name calling, but it's the kind of teasing and name calling that like kids will try to act like isn't a big deal, but like probably bothers them on some level. Yes, so every year at the beginning of school, I give out a packet that's just like the first day packet, and it has my guidelines and policies in it, and one of my guidelines is an anti-slur policy, and so I have all these, like a list of words that that the kids, like, I don't want to hear students say in the classroom, and I feel like that's works really well, just so like from the very beginning, students know what is not acceptable. And I think it also probably helps that I'm the GSA advisor, because students probably aren't going to say things that they would normally say in front of me. I'll usually just step in and try to help them resolve it. If it's something that I don't think that I can help them with, then I would contact one of their counselors and send them to their counselor. But if it's something like relatively minor, then I would just try to kind of handle it in class. But if it's, if someone's crying or like visibly upset, then I'll send them to the counselor. Yeah, more than I wish. But yeah, pretty much every school year there's students who come to me about being